What up, everybody? This is Erica from the Classy Climb blog, coming to you today talking about 5 tips on moving to a new city alone and without a job. Listen, you know I've already did the video about Austin, Texas, moving to Austin, Texas with no job, living there with no job. I'm going to put the link there for you to see that one. Also, I made a couple other videos about moving to new cities with $500 in your pocket. And put that link there too. But here's the deal. You gotta have some money and little debt. A lot of people I see moving to Texas while I was in the apartment industry, and as I'm a realtor now, are coming with lots of debt, student loans, car loans, and making $10 an hour, $15 an hour. It's gonna be a tough uphill battle. So I would strongly suggest, if you're in a small town now, if you're in a reasonable city now, go to your local community college and get the certificates you need now. Let's just say you want to work in air conditioning, HVAC certification, plumbing, electrician, just about anything. You know, even bank teller. You can get a bank teller certificate. It doesn't sound like a lot, but let's say you move to a new city, you want to work in the bank, and they're starting at $18 an hour. Hey, if you got that certificate, you can get that $18 an hour. If you don't, you're probably going to start at $12 an hour like most other new tellers start. 18 and 12, big difference, okay? So look, certifications are number one. Number two, I hear people all the time say, Erica, I moved to this new city and I looked for a year and I couldn't find any jobs that were in my field. First of all, you shouldn't have moved before you had a job, but a lot of people do it. I understand. I did it myself. But two, when you got there, the first thing you should have done is said, I'm going to use a recruiter. I'm going to use a recruiter to go look, because 80% of jobs are not put on online job boards. They're by referrals, recommendations, and recruiters. Okay. Number three, credit repair. You don't understand. When people, 80% of Americans have something wrong on their credit, bad on their credit, or something going on with their credit. And a lot of people say, well, that doesn't matter. It does, because jobs now pull your credit report, because they see if you're somebody with bad credit and you're stressed out and your debt's to the ceiling, you might come in their office and start stealing. You might come in their office and steal people's identities. They don't know. All they're basing it off is like, why is this person's credit so bad? What's going on with them? So that's why you see a lot of times people are stuck in low income jobs, but while they're stuck there, they should be getting their credit repaired. Keeping it simple, just saying. All right. And also, if you want to move to a new city and you go to an apartment complex and they pull your credit report and it's shitty, you might have to put a deposit down. People with 700 and up credit scores, when they go to our apartment complexes and apply with us, they can move in sometimes with no money down. Okay, if you come to a new city and it's an expensive city and you're like coming to Austin, Texas, and you want to move out to Pflugerville and we want to sell you a house for the no money down programs, for the USDA loans with no closing, you got to have your credit nice. So now, not only did you move into a whole house, you can actually rent out some of the rooms, or you can do some other things to keep you in the know, to keep you in the loop, to keep you in low cost housing that works for you and you're owning your own home. All right. So 4, meetup groups. This is vital. This is so vital. So many people move to a new city and say, Erica, it's so hard to meet people. It's so hard to do things. Listen, go on meetup.com or .org, depending on how it pulls up on your screen or whatever. But it's so many different groups on every little thing, from wine to hiking to parties to young professionals, all that good stuff. That way, if I was new to a city, and I've done this before, I went out 6 days a week to happy hours and events. And people say, man, Eric, I can't do that. I'd be burned out. Listen, I'm a super extrovert. I was okay, but at the end of the day, we have to be collecting phone numbers and calling people back and making sure that people want to be around us or are in contact with us. 5, associations. Also with the meetup groups, I say co-ed sports, but back to 5, associations. Let's say you're an accountant. Go join your local associations. Go join young professionals of your city. Go join local accountants of your city, associations, because they'll have events, they'll have meetings, and they'll have people you can meet who are in your same area, same, standing in life, or same profession. That helps. That'll give you people to meet with, people to chat with. That'll open up your schedule. And also in the future, people that, when you're good and your work is great, people try to steal you away. I remember coming to AT&T all the time. And the manager was like, how can I steal you away to come work for AT&T? Because I would come in and do stuff for our office and he'd be like, how can I steal you away? And I'm like, I just don't know, dude. I don't know. So look, you want to be around great people. And when you move to a new city, you want to